Well, hello there, shirlierox. We are looking at a game called Tribe XR DJ School. The developer kindly sent me a key for this because I thought I'd wanted to check it out and looked really cool, and have kindly sent me a key for it so I can check it out, and oh, it is good. So we're going to jump into the game right now and do a little bit of the tutorial and get you introduced to the decks, because this is a DJ deck game and you can import your own music into it. Right now I'm just going to show you some of now this is, let's just show you what we got. So this is my little DJ studio in the future. I don't think you can actually move around this room, but we don't need to. I've got my decks. Got my decks here. Look at the size of my decks. So anyway, let's be a bit sensible. So these are my decks. With the standard version of the game, you get a 2-deck mixer. Apparently you can get an upgrade and you can get an even bigger one, but we're just gonna use the 2 decks at the moment. There is a tutorial for this, so I'm gonna just show you the basics of what you can do first of all. So let's just show you some of the tracks. Now these are some of the tracks I've loaded in myself, but I'm not gonna, these are just like standard MP3s for music that you legally own. I'm just going to show you how you quickly load in some samples on this. So I'm going to load in this sample onto deck 1, which is nice. If you look over that now, there you can see I've got that come together sample logged into this. Now I think I can recenter my decks by clicking this. So I could actually, let me just see, get this nice and in front of me. Nope, there we go. Okay, so hopefully you can see that a little bit better now. So I've got these 2 decks here. I've got that sample loaded in there. So I can start that playing. There we go. And then you've got your mixer on here. So this is, I'm a total noob to this sort of stuff, but it's so fun to play around with. So you've got your volume fader here. Okay, so I can turn that right down if I want. I can play around with all the EQ, so you've got like colour, various types of EQ here, EQ low. Really nice touch. If you don't know what a control is, you just hover over it. So we've got headphone level, headphone mix. I believe the headphones, not fully understand how they work yet. You can put your hand up to your ear like this, and then you can meant to be able to hear what's being queued up. So let's turn that off. So as I said, you've got all the EQ knobs here. So I've got my lows. Do play around with it like that. You can get 2 tracks going at the same time. So if I go back to this track list, so let's see. Let me have a little look. What can we load in the right one? Let's try bounce. So we can start this one playing. I don't want that one kicking in just yet, so you can play this one. Little play around with all your settings. What's that one do? And gradually fade your. Oh, you got your crossfader as well, so I can have this on just this one, and I'll bring that one up, turn that down. So as you can see, can't hear that right one at all just yet. Track on. So as you can see, there's loads of fun with this. So we're going to go and do a little bit of the tutorial stuff now. So getting started, we've got how-tos, starter tutorial, deck breakdown. So let's I might cover them all, or just do a bit of them and see how the video goes down. If you're interested in the game, want to see some more. So we've got the basic controller guide there. So triggers, we've got grab and select, press the trigger to, that's that one I think it is. We've got that for grabbing or selecting items. B button toggles main menu. Y recenters. That's one we were just pressing just then. Well, you can't really see the controls. That's useless me telling you. X and A is a laser pointer. Apparently you can do multiplayer with your friends. So it says there, as a multiplayer guest, press to toggle your lasers. So I don't know how many people can play multiplayer, but that's either going to be amazing or annoying. If you've got, like, say, 4 or 5 people in your game and you're mixing up a fat tune on the decks, and everyone's shining lasers in your face. Might be fun though. Joystick, blah, 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 blah. Oh, here we go. Virtual headphones. How to cue tracks with virtual headphones. Place tracks on either desk. Yes, we did that one. Turn the volume down on one of the tracks and press its headphone cue button. Click play on both tracks. Move your hand next to your ear and click the trigger button. You'll hear the cue track. Okay, I thought I did that, but maybe I didn't. Anyway, let's go and do... let's go back to the home menu. Let's see if we can do a tutorial. So you can alter your settings in here. Your decks, as I said, 2 decks standard, 4 decks is extra amount. You can alter your channel config here. Select a channel to change it. I've only got 2 channels though, I think. So getting started. Right, how to start a tutorial. Let's do this one. It's pretty good. It does show you various stuff about the decks and stuff in this. So let's go and do this. So, welcome to Tribe. Let's get started. Press the reset enter button to send to yourself, which is that one. Let's learn the basics.
DJ. Welcome to Tribe.
Hello.
I'm your DJ mentor. I'm going to teach you the fundamentals of DJing.
Yeah.
First off, check out your decks. This is a top-of-the-line DJ system. Don't worry.
Yes, look at
tons of buttons. We'll go slowly and explain each of them.
There is lots of buttons.
It's time to load your tracks. Go ahead and load both of your tracks.
Okay. Let's load my tracks. So that's track 1. And that's
Click
on
the play
track
button
2.
On deck 1 to your left.
Okay, let me just recenter my decks for a second. I'm totally disorientated in my room. I just tried to press a button on a wall. As if you played VR game, you know that is a common thing.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Now click the play button on deck 2 to your right.
So you go. Tell me what to press.
Grab the crossfader and move it left and right to fade between the 2 tracks.
Okay.
Now adjust the EQs by twisting the knobs for the highs, mids, and lows.
Okay, let me get my room sorted. Here we go. You can do multiple ones.
You make me want to bust out some moves.
Yeah. He's happy. Right, now spend some time exploring your decks. Let's have a look at this one.
Right, guys,
so device, even though
known as DJ Tutor, I'd now like to show you
here we go.
What you have in front of you.
Ooh.
You have in front of you an industry standard DJ mixer that you will find in pretty much every single super club around the world. To the right and the left of the mixer, you have what's known as the CDJ players. And again, these are industry
things, I think,
around the world. And pretty much you will always find the 3 together. What I'd like you to do now is click on any widget above either the mixer in front of you or one of the CD players. And as soon as you click on there, you will get information on the area highlighted.
Okay. Let's click on, what am I unsure about? I'm interested in what these ones do. These, the colour fade or something, I think, or colour effects.
In the centre of the mixer, we have 5 buttons with Q. If you press one of those buttons and it becomes highlighted in amber, you're now able to listen to that channel, so long as, of course, there's music playing through it, through your headphones. The beauty about Q is very simple. Let's imagine we have the right-hand CD player through channel 4, the left-hand CD player through channel 1. And let's also imagine that the right-hand volume is up and the people, the public dancing, are listening to a track from the right-hand CD player through channel 4. If you then press the Q button on channel 1 with the volume down and you have your headphones on and you have the level headphone dial set so you can hear music through your headphones.
That's that one, I think.
You and only you will be able to hear the music from channel 1. The public won't. Alternatively, as you start to move the volume up on channel 1 with the Q button still highlighted in amber, you, of course, will still be able to hear that channel, that music being played through channel 1, but so too will members of the public. any given time, you can press just one of the Q buttons, or 2, 3, or 4. Alternatively, there's a Q button on the master volume. By pressing that,
that's that one, I believe.
To hear exactly what the public are listening to as well.
Okay. Pretty interesting. Okay, so let's have a look at crossfade. That's pretty simple what it is.
On your DJ mixer, you have right at the bottom, dead center, something called the crossfade. You can move the crossfade from the right or to the left, or you can also leave it in the middle. This is how it works in a very simple way of explaining. Let's imagine
just switching between the two decks, isn't it?
4 up for the right-hand CD player, and you have channel 1 up for the left-hand CD player. If your crossfade is engaged and you have the crossfade in the center position, both sides can be heard.
Yeah.
On the
right, next one. What's this? What does this bad boy do?
The pitch control.
Tempo.
And directly in the center of the pitch control, we have the slider. If you move the slider away from you to the minus position, that will make the speed of the track that you're playing slow down.
Ooh.
Towards you, it will make the speed.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Start to go faster.
That does sound cool.
So center point is the exact speed that the producer made the track originally in the studio. Move the pitch fader, the slider, away from you to the minus position. You'll slow it down.
Right, I'm not going to go way through all of that because
the more you move it down, the slower it will go.
Let me see. Cancel, home.
The faster it will go.
Right, it's just going to free play. I'm not going to go through all of that, but as you can see, this is just super. It can be super complicated, but it does look loads of fun, especially if you're putting your own tracks in. So I just want to, just as a final thing for this video, just wanted to put these two samples back into the decks again. So we've got Come Together loaded. We've got In Front in that one. So let's try that thing that they were saying about. I want to try the earphone thing, and I also want to try the pitch control. So let's get that queued up. Okay, now it's just the channel thing, wasn't it? So let's try channel 1Q. No, that's wrong. Oh, it says Q there. So is that queued up now? Let's have a little listen. So it's not playing just yet. I still think we need to... Oh, maybe that's playing that I can't hear. Let me just turn it off for a second. I'm pretty sure that is playing it. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I can scratch. Can I scratch as it's playing? Oh. Oh, that is hours of fun. That is literally hours of fun. Can I double scratch? What a cacophony of noise that is. Okay, let's try. It's kind of hard with how big all this is with setting your room up, because I'm currently standing still, so I've got my border stationary, so I am sort of getting a bit triggered with running out of space. I'm gonna have a little play with this though. That is pretty cool. Get your master volume up here as well. Turn it up, turn that down. Yeah, so that is it. So I think that is pretty cool. But if you do want me to show you, let me just turn that off. If you do want to see some more of this this game, if you want me to go through some more of the tutorials, then I'd love to go through the whole thing about the decks. So, and also if you're interested in knowing how to import your own music as well, I can do a video and show you what I did for that as well. Anyway, yeah. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed watching that. This is Tribe XR DJ School. I'm shirlierox. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.